Today, Wednesday night into Thursday, our next system going to bring a big old dose of Arctic air in. Coldest air we've seen so far this season. So once the cold air comes through, it's going to set up that lake effect snow machine again, bring wind chill values well below zero in some spots across the area, but high impact for travel, especially through the snow belt. A lot of the areas that saw snow last week, going to see more of it again. Very similar setup to that, but the air is just going to be a little bit colder. You'll definitely notice the difference there. So we'll talk more about the timing of that hour by hour here in just a moment. This is what you're dealing with right now. We still have rain across the entire area. A batch of steadier, heavier rain is off to the west right now, making its way into our western counties. But notice behind this, where we've got clearing. So I really do think we're going to be drying out through the second half of the day. Still, though, we're warmer, we're saturated. Definitely going to be a lot of mud out there for the dogs as well. A lot of muddy paws, muddy ponding on the roadways, things like that as well. It's definitely going to be very wet through the day today. We'll be watching for localized flooding too for a lot of areas that did see all of that snow. Today temperatures are going to be in the 50s again, the warmest day this week. I think after lunchtime the rain is going to start dwindling down. It should be drying out. Winds are going to pick up this afternoon too out of the southwest around 10 to 15 miles an hour, but it's that warm south wind that's helping warm up those temperatures a little bit. Across the board, most of us will be right around that 50-degree mark or so as we head through the late afternoon hours. And then we're talking teens and 20s for highs with the snow as it makes its way Wednesday night into Thursday. I'm going to time it out for you hour by hour in my first alert forecast coming up. Day. The rain's moving through now. We'll be dealing with a few more rain showers tomorrow afternoon, and then that cold blast of air comes in as we head through the day Wednesday into Thursday, and that's when we'll see the highest travel impacts when the Arctic air really packs a punch over Lake Erie. Wednesday night into Thursday, that's when we'll see our most likely more accumulating snow, which could definitely cause impacts for the Thursday morning drive. Your first alert now to Thursday morning, it could be a little bit dicey, especially because it's going to be so cold. We saw a similar setup last week because temperatures were dropping so fast. We saw what was called a flash freeze. So it didn't matter if the plow just came through. It was so cold, everything was freezing on contact. So that's something we're going to have to look out for Thursday morning as well. It's hard to imagine we're talking about temps feeling like they're below zero when we're talking about 50s and rain today, but that's what we got out there right now. Most of the rain again going to be clearing out by lunchtime. You can see some of the heavier rain moving through Richland and Ashland County right now, just passed through Toledo. So we still got another batch of more moderate to steady rain on the way, but then zooming out, you can see not much more behind it. I want to show you temperature tracker though, because you see all these dark blues and the snow that's off to our west. This is what's going to slowly be infiltrating, bringing us that dose of colder air. So hour by hour, look, by lunchtime, we already have a lot of that rain clearing out. 3 o'clock, I think most of us will be dry. Just a spotty shower. It could be a little bit of drizzle out there too, because we do have a lot of cloud cover out there as well. Overnight temperatures are going to get colder again. Most of us will be waking up in the 30s and 40s. Not as cold as it's going to be, just colder than today. As we head through the afternoon tomorrow, there's that chance for some afternoon showers. Temperatures though, we're going to be in the upper 40s, around 50, so we still don't have to worry about snow mixing in tomorrow. It's going to be Wednesday. We'll see that changeover mixing with snow eventually into all light snow through the afternoon. And then once the lake effect fires up, this is the area we're watching. Again, look at eastern Cuyahoga County, Lake Geauga, Ashtabula. That's where we'll see the highest snowfall accumulations once again as we head into Wednesday night and Thursday. Look at the temperatures here too. Highs in the 30s Wednesday, only highs in the 20s. Overnight temps dipping into the teens. We'll talk more about the weekend coming up here in the next 10 or 15 minutes.